I say especially Mbappé because it's not just the 13 goals that he's got on so far this season, 9 in 5 in the Champions League, the fact that he's got the number 10. Now everybody's assisting him 7 times. The 7 assists of Güler are to Mbappé, 4 assists from Vinicius. So clearly everybody's looking for Mbappé for solutions, and he's scored over 50% of the goals of Real Madrid. Xavi would like a more versatile team, but it all has a process, and they are in the middle of it. But what's interesting, if we have time to talk about it as the game starts soon, is that we have privileged information about what Girona want to do.
We heard Michel speaking. Start from the host, here's Victor Tsigankov.
He had 11 new players, so the mystery still remains of where his best position.
Vinicius, can he find a teammate surrounded by white shirts? And he felt it was a corner.
It was an optimistic attack from Mbappé, who had 5 players surrounding him.
Overlap towards Trent and finding him, the ball in from Mbappé to Güler! Just wide from Arda Güler. It's a really good opening for the young Turkish player, just on the edge of the area, on his left foot. And this time it was Mbappé giving the ball to Güler.
It's been a day today of shots from that distance.
Ball given away to Mbappé with the shot. Couldn't keep it down. First clear side of goal for Kylian Mbappé in this game. Blazing it over. We would have expected him to hit the target.
It is true as well that Olympiacos and also Girona are 2 teams that like to keep the ball and put the defensive line very high, which obviously benefits things. We're 89% every single time.
Rodrygo comes across.
Extraordinarily.
Here's Tchouaméni with the...
That's dangerous.
Looks for Unahi once again. Bellingham calling for it. Tsigankov. The save from Courtois, who gets it at the second attempt. The first shot on target of the game from either side. Victor Tsigankov.
It was Girona.
Vinicius goes for goal. There's an early shot from the Brazilian. Couldn't get it on target.
Well, we've spent the last...
Back. Digs out the cross. Chipping it in towards him. They look to break.
What we got at the moment, a shot from Güler from on the edge of the box. Mbappé also finishing hard. Just saying fine, but if not...
Getting the shot away. And Courtois at full stretch. Just wasn't curling quite enough.
But that's why Michel has asked the team to actually pass the ball for 10 seconds plus. Because it could well be that they...
Looking for Mbappé. He's unable to bring that down. He's fouled. Here's the referee.
Garrett's there, but they look...
Is Moreno. Decent ball. Plenty of players in the box. Güler to put the ball in again, which he does. Finding Vinicius.
But not attacking.
Anat. Puts it in towards Militao. What a save that is from Paulo Gazzaniga. Militao might get another chance. And Güler deflected behind for another corner for Real Madrid. They had plenty of players forward in that attack, Real Madrid. And Hill with the shot. And it was generous of Tsigankov to give it back to Bryan Hill. He could have taken it on his left foot. Instead, the square. Says the referee, it's really messy, and in the end, Mbappé has scored. It was scrappy, but he won't care a jot. Girona complain, Real Madrid celebrate, and Mbappé has broken the deadlock for Real Madrid.
We have to see. I'm sure that Pierre will look at every single second of this move in slow motion, but it just felt, it really did feel like Girona could have cleared the ball, could have been stronger, and Mbappé was the one who was hungrier and perhaps even lucky at that point to bring the ball in. Yep, the referee is saying possibly I haven't seen anything wrong, but there is somebody else that can look into it. Not offside, not really a push.
Tsigankov, and he's found Unahi! What a finish that is from Azzedine Unahi to give Girona the lead.
And he was on the back of Girona, building from the back, being patient, having those 10 seconds of passing, and Real Madrid just seeing the ball going from Girona player to Girona player, and finding Unai, who has been threatening on the edge of the box, just wanting the ball in those positions, not running away from creating danger. He was happy there, and at some point he was going to have the opportunity to do something like he's done here. Just didn't think much about it, and finished with a lot of class. From 1-0 to Real Madrid to 1-0 to Girona.
A lovely, crisp connection from Unai, who found himself in space. Looking for side. Can't go. It back, Mbappé and Vinicius. The offside flag is up. He knew it. I think almost everyone else did as well.
Another attack through the centre, 1-2s. They seem to be thinking that the more quality you
play. Floating it in. It's a strong header from Militao. It was straight at the goalkeeper. He's hurt himself in the process. That was a positive move, which ended with an effort on target.
Yes.
Space for the shot from Tchouaméni. Vinicius was in an offside position. Now he's managed to get himself a yellow. Looking for Van Aert, who's in the area, and Van Aert, the save from Courtois is a really, really good one. He got down so well, denying Van Aert what would have been Girona's second goal. Put Real Madrid in an extremely awkward position. At the other end, here's Valverde. Comes the ball into the 6-yard box. Vinicius can't get any meaningful contact on it. And it does feel like a goal is coming for Real Madrid. Girona just sitting back in, battling with Rodrygo. Vinicius gets to the byline and he's brought down, and a penalty is given. Well, he'd gotten past Hugo Rincon. It seems like there's some contact. Vinicius goes down.
That's it. Vinicius goes on the left-hand side, and that's what he can do. Put the ball in, finish his own action.
And Mbappé finds the back of the net, levels the game for Real Madrid. And Xabi Alonso wants his team to go again.
Mbappé was not going to miss, was he? He's missed penalties, a couple, out of the last 6, I think. But in any case, he knew how important this was. He took the responsibility. He shared it in the past with Vin.
Trent floats it in towards, looping it in towards the back post, and it's a free header for Vitor Reis. Didn't connect with it, really. And it's a great ball in, and a real chance for the Brazilian.